why Confederate statues are not. I mean, why they should be removed. You know, they're not pieces of history. A lot of them were, almost all of them, so many of them were built years and years after the effect. They were built after the Reconstruction era, which is 1877. That's not history. Like so many Ancora, I debated so many Ancora comparing that to a Holocaust internment camp. That'd be like getting rid of a Holocaust internment camp, and you know at that site. No, that is ridiculous. Now, because first off, the Holocaust, that is a direct example of the Holocaust, and that happened during the Holocaust, and that was built. Yeah, it's direct proof of the murders of Jewish people, and among others, in those concentration camps. That is direct proof of that. The statue, you only see a historical figure and not much else at all. So that's the difference. Uh, his, statues are meant to glorify or honor who the statue represents. You know, or what the statue represents. So, like the Statue of Liberty, the Statue of Liberty, it's not historical. There's no person who looked like that before. A person never existed in history. So, it's not. So, but it does. It does represent something. It was built to represent something, a greater meaning than itself. It'll represent liberty, freedom. Hence the name, the Statue of Liberty. You know, as I said before, a lot of these statues were built way after the Civil War. And so I think Confederate monuments should be removed. You know, it's unnecessary funding. It's funding of stupid shit. You know, that is way, it's funding of statues that were built way, way, way in the past. Now, if you want to keep in remembrance, like say, like they were, say, the Gettysburg Battle site. And so maybe people can visit and see what happened that day. That's fine. Or have stones around there and tell about what happened, and maybe they show off some of the weapons they used or whatnot. That to me is fine, because but to have statues and monuments to the Confederacy in this country is pretty disgusting to me. The Confederacy seceded, whether you like it or not, seceded because the main reason was because of slavery. No, I mean, the abolitionist movement was getting stronger and stronger in the northern states. I mean, even though Lincoln himself was not against slavery, he was against the expansion of slavery, not against slavery. He was not an abolitionist, the bastard. Um, but they still feared Lincoln, despite that. So they seceded. So Confederate statues, monuments should be removed. You know, you know, you yeah, that's what I say. Confederate statues and monuments should be removed because they're not pieces of history. You can learn history through historical documents, and yeah, you can learn history through historical documents or history books. Granted, if they're made the right way, or through if you're watching this video through the internet. Granted, depending on the source, how accurate the source is, what you're looking at is. So yeah, you can learn about history multiple different ways. You can learn about all those fucking Confederate bastards on the internet. Those statues should not be up. All those statues, all those monuments of the Confederacy should be all torn down.